Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Tyler Adams, and this is my problems and solutions speech. So, here lately at work, I've been having a problem with I basically repairing powered wheelchair, and this has happened multiple times where one technician would get out to a job site, begin a repair, run into a problem or need additional parts to fix the chair. He comes up with the quote, orders the parts, but there's no notes being taken or anything like that. And so the second tech will come in after this first tech has already been there and not know anything about the chair, what's going on with it, while the parts have been ordered, and so a lot of times the client has to re-explain to the new tech what they've already explained to the old tech and to the people in the front office what is wrong with their chair. And sometimes the second tech that has seen the chair will disagree with the first tech only because the second tech doesn't know exactly what the first tech knows. And then sometimes parts will get shipped back that were actually needed for the job. But anyways, this is all because of lack of communication and a lack of note taking. If each tech took notes about why they were at a job site and what they were doing and what they didn't do and why they ordered the parts, the more detailed the notes, the better. And then also the client wouldn't have to re-explain themselves over and over again, which is bad customer service, right, in itself. David Briggs from Workday wrote an article called 10 Straightforward Ways to Improve Workplace Communication. And he says that the communication is the foundation block of human civilization. We communicate in order to learn more about the world around us. We communicate when we want to share our thoughts and feelings with others. And we communicate when we need to work together as a team. And yet, often workplace communication can be the source of internal conflict when it should be the solution. Good communication can only be a good thing. And not just with the note taking and for the clients, but also for between coworkers. Carolyn Whalen from the Berkeley University writes an article called "The Effective Communication in the Workplace," and she talks about the effectiveness of words act as clarity enhancers. They are the tools that help reduce ambiguity so all team members can have a shared understanding of tasks, goals, and expectations. So, just the right words and being able to, communicate well in verbally and in taking notes will be beneficial for everybody involved. Mark Tyler wrote an article called "Why Taking Notes Can Be Beneficial to You and Others." And this is just solidifying what I'm talking about, how if we just took notes, period, but not just good notes, but good notes, the problem would be solved. And he writes that you need to comprehend what you're writing in order to properly convey the information to others. Chances are, if you don't understand what you're doing, others won't either. And so that's basically what I got from that information, is that if the first tech does know what they're doing and they communicate that clearly, that'll help the second tech to just take off with the repairs when he gets there instead of having to investigate again. And then there's one more thing here I'd like to share with you all by Melissa No in the article Note-Taking Skills. She says that organization is key. Taking some advanced preparation steps to organize how you take your notes and how to store those notes to use later is paramount. And that's 100%. That's what it's all about. Organization, communication, and just getting things done the right way the first time. If we had note taken and good note taken, it would be beneficial and it would solve the problem with all these different techs working on one problem. All right, guys. Thanks. Have a good day.